How's it going, everybody? Welcome to We Do Tech. So today we are going to take a look at a headset that I haven't actually tested out before, but Ruan has, and he kind of wants to see my first impressions on the headset and just see how it is. And the headset we're going to take a look at is the MSI GH61. Now, usually with these type of headsets from like a graphics card brands or motherboard brands, it's usually like a hit or a miss, where sometimes it's really good. Like I have taken a look at some of MSI's keyboards and they've been really nice, but sometimes they're kind of bad. So I'm kind of wondering how this one will perform. I don't know the price. I don't know anything about the headset so far. I can see that it is speakers installed by Onquai. I'm honestly not sure how to pronounce it. I have seen, what? OnQ. There we go. Thank you. I haven't seen that they do like stereo stuff. I think in like audio file stuff. I have seen that before, and also you do get a audio controller here with the ESS Saber DAC, so we see that a lot more on like some of the more expensive motherboards and so on. So I'm expecting the audio to be good, but I'm not exactly sure on the looks. It does look a bit on the cheaper side. So later on, I'm gonna guess the price. Ron's going to tell me, and we're gonna see if I'm right. Just see how it goes. So anyway, let's quickly get it out here. I can put that on the inside. So immerse yourself. Take this out. It's quite big, and then we get a pretty large carry case. Wow. That's massive. You even get a carry handle. That's actually pretty cool. That's really nice. So
feel the zip, it's smooth.
Wow. So smooth. Wait, let's see. ASMR zip action right here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but anyway, so we have the very nice carry case, and then we have the headset inside. But before we get into that, let's quickly take a look on the side here. So we get our manual, which Ruan hasn't taken a look at yet because he's a man. He doesn't need any directions. And then we get some ear cups as well. So these are the cloth ear cups, and they come with the leatherite ones installed. That's actually pretty soft. Pretty nice. Now they're not overly thick, so we'll see how it does with my ears, because again, my ears do tend to scratch against the driver wall, so we'll see. But ow, that kind of pinched me. So we have the headset right there. That's actually never happened before, so yeah.
These headsets trying to kill me.
And then we have the audio DAC right here, and that all looks like it. So nice. I'll put that to the side. Let's quickly take a look at the Saber DAC first. So it is a USB DAC where you come from the TRRS connector, that if you want to use it on your phone, you can do that, or on your laptop if it has just a single TRRS connection, then you can adapt it to this. Now the cable is around like 1.2 meters probably, USB, and then you do get the adapter. So you have your virtual 7.1 button, your mic mute button, and then your volume. Feels pretty decent. It's a bit large, honestly. So, and you do get the clip here, which I don't really know why. I've seen it on some of the other brands as well, but I'm honestly not sure why you would want that. You want to put it there.
With the cable in your face.
With the cable in my face. I'm not sure. You can't even put it on your desk.
Maybe a mouse pad. You put it onto a mouse pad.
There we go. Out of the way. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but it's probably going to work. ESS, the Saber does really good audio gear, so I'm expecting pretty good sound quality out of it. So yeah. Next, let's get into the headset. How does it feel? All right, so you can adjust the headband first up. You can flip it in, which is nice, especially if you're carrying it around. But it doesn't feel great. You can hear that squeaking.
So the premium has kind of ended in the casing, right?
It has kind of ended there, right? So, oh no, that it feels kind of cheap. Now I'm still expecting the audio to be good, but it's plasticky. It's super plasticky. You can just see that as well. Now again, you can adjust it to fit larger head sizes. Gonna get into the comfort. So far, pretty good, but it can twist quite a bit. Nothing too crazy, but a good amount. On the top, pretty standard foam padding. Nice soft leatherite material right there. And then you have, let's quickly, microphone. Did slide in and out mic. We're gonna test that, of course, later on as well. So we'll see how that sounds. Not expecting too much really, but we'll see. So yeah, okay, but anyway, let's quickly try it on and see how it sounds. All right, I do like that. So you can rest it on your neck that way, so you can listen back, where sometimes like speakers. But sometimes you just want to rest it this side around, so now you have to, because that's usually a bit more comfortable. So I wish it could have gone both ways, just my little 2 cents right there. But yeah, let's try it on, see how it fits. I can probably take off the hat and look at my horrible hair.
Hat hair.
The hair. Alrighty, so far, not too bad. I can already notice something. So the foam pads are pretty soft, memory foam, but like I mentioned in the beginning, it's not too thick. So my ears do touch against the driver wall, and I do notice that, but it's kind of a bit weird. It's the first time that I've actually noticed this on a headset. The driver wall actually curves out. So it actually like almost pushes into your ear a bit. So the outside of my ear is fine. So that's actually like on the deeper part of the inside. Whereas because it pushes out a bit more, it kind of pushes into your ear. That's weird. I haven't noticed that on any other headset that I've used till date. So
that's probably why they call it the immersive one.
It's the immersive, yeah. Just pushes into. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so far it's not too bad. Like I'll definitely have to try it on for like a really long time to feel how it feels, to see how it feels. Yeah. Wording right there. But not too bad. I have definitely felt worse. All right, this is a big issue. So still creaky, and if I put it on, I can hear it squeak.
Also, what I didn't like is the headband is too round. It's not the shape of a head, it's just round.
That's true.
So I did not like that. It felt uncomfortable for me.
So that's usually how your head is, around like that side.
Yeah.
But egg shape. Well, some people's heads are round, but yeah, for the most part, I like it. Doesn't bother me, but it does probably look quite big. So yeah, I'm fine with that one. So one big problem.
What?
Can you guess what it is?
I don't know.
RGB. There's no RGB.
There's no RGB.
Bad MSI. You're going all crazy with RGB and all of your motherboards and graphics cards and everything. No RGB here. No, it's a no for me. Deal breaker. All right, but anyway, yeah. So let's quickly try it on again. Creaking really bad, but let's quickly first connect it up with the DAC, test out the microphone, and then move on to some music and then some gameplay to hear how it sounds. So yeah, Ron told me that if you actually want to use it, it doesn't work just with the 7.1.
Yes.
So you actually need to go install the JNATHYN software. And like we used it on Acer Triton 500, and JNATHYN doesn't support that. So it didn't.
So the JNATHYN software actually only works on certain brands of laptops and motherboards.
But you said luckily, once you've installed it, you could actually use the 7.1 at least.
Yes, but you can't do any change.
EQ and that type of thing. So yeah, that's weird. Alrighty, so we do have the JNATHYN software installed. Now let's quickly test out the microphone first. So I see here that we do have some effects. Now I haven't really used the JNATHYN software yet, but you guys can hear how it sounds. This is how it sounds. And we do have some effects that we can apply. So static and noise suppression, it's just going to improve the communication clarity and quality by removing static noise, like the ones coming from your computer fan, which is pretty silent at the moment, but that's on noisy. So this is how it sounds. I haven't listened back to it yet. Arwan did say it is a bit nasally sounding. So yeah, I didn't expect too much really. But yeah, this is now with a quiet mode on. Maybe cancelling just some of the noise, such dogs barking and so on outside. So hopefully it does a good job there. And then voice stabilizer, there we go, right there. And that is how that sounds. You need to turn both of them on, put it more in the middle, and yeah. So testing, that is how it sounds. I have no idea. Hopefully it sounds good. Not expecting too much. But yeah, it's at least the mic they can maybe use for some Discord calls. But anyway, let's move on to some music and some gaming. All right, so next up, let's quickly take a listen to some music and just hear how it sounds there. Again, first time getting to listen to it, so I'm expecting it to be good because again, it's the it has the Saber DAC and then also it's, speakers installed by Onky. OnQ, there we go, OnQ, there we go. Alrighty, so let's quickly listen to some no copyright sounds and see how it sounds. It's pretty loud. So I'm going to have to put it on like 40% or so because it's pretty loud actually. Sounds decent, but the bass is a bit lacking so far. Yeah, so the bass is definitely lacking, and the mids are also not too pronounced. It's a lot more neutral, really, and I think that's going to be a problem for some, like, most of the gamers who actually want a bit more bass. But the vocals are nice and clear, so the highs are pretty sharp. That's pretty good so far, actually. Alrighty. Alright, so sound quality is actually pretty good. Now, the bass is a bit lacking. It's not really too lacking, but for most people, they'll probably want a bit more bass. It's a lot more neutral sounding. Mids could be a bit more pronounced, but it's not too bad, and the highs are pretty sharp. So vocals, you'll definitely be able to hear that. So gunfire and so on, bullets whooshing past you, you'll be able to hear that quite clearly. But explosions, I feel that it's going to be a bit lacking. But volume, it's super loud. I had to put it on like 40%. All right, so we're going to play some Call of Duty. Going to use the 7.1. Try it out. Now, I haven't played this game in forever, so I don't expect too much. All right, so just quickly playing against bots because otherwise I'm just going to suck too much. And so far the gunshots are pretty clear. Bass is actually better than I thought in game. Alright, so sound quality. I have to actually pretty good. Now, like before with the music, bass was a bit lacking. It's not too bad really in game. Like highs are still way more pronounced, very sharp, but you can hear the footsteps quite clearly. The 7.1 works really well. Can hear everything. Somebody's down here. Are you coming up? So 7.1 is actually very good, and I died. Still very loud, so I can't even hear Rowan when he talks to me. I heard you like start talking to me and then nothing.
Put it on stereo.
Oh, got me with a knife. But so far, I'm actually pretty impressed how the sound quality was. Like the build quality again, not great. The mic, probably also not too great. But sound quality is actually pretty good. I died.
So what do you think of the sound in the game?
Like it's very sharp. You can hear pretty much everything around you.
The footsteps are like extra loud, hey? It's like it like amplifies the footsteps especially.
Yeah, definitely.
So what I found sometimes is like, it sounds like someone is right behind you, and then when you try and look for him, is like actually quite far away.
Yeah, because it's...
Well, that wasn't Counter-Strike,
so
I'm not sure
louder.
about COD.
Yes, it's gonna...
So like I said earlier, guys, if you want Hunter to start streaming with you again, please comment.
Is that what you said?
Yes. Please comment.
One day. There we go. Alright, first. Alright, so that is pretty much it. Now, let's quickly go over the things that I liked, that I didn't like, and then I'm gonna guess the price, and hopefully I'm right, but I'm figuring I won't even be close. But anyway, so the things that I like. So the sound quality by far is the best feature of this headset. It's a very neutral sounding, so if you're looking for a bit more a bass heavy headset, this is definitely not going to be that. There is bass, but it's again not that thumping deep bass that you get on some other more mainstream headsets where just people want to vibrate your ears off, like we saw on some of the other headsets previously. And then the comfort was actually pretty good. Now, even with the few minutes that I gamed, it didn't bother me at all. Of course, you will probably need to play a bit longer, but I think comfort is going to be good. And for me, again, with my ears curving a bit more, it was fine. So sound quality and comfort, good. Now, also maybe the sound card. It's nice to get a sound card, but I'm not sure if you really need it these days because a lot of laptops have DACs built in, a lot of motherboards these days have DACs built in. So is it really needed? I'm not sure, maybe, but it's a bit large for me personally. Something a bit smaller would have been a bit fun.
It's strange how the DAC's build quality is so much better than the actual headset. That's like actual metal, like an aluminum.
That's actually true. I didn't think about that. So yeah, the build quality on this is actually pretty decent, and then that's where you get into the bad points, and of course it's just the build quality. You can just hear that. I'm not sure why they went with such low build quality, but yeah, at least they're comfortable and they sound good. So that's the drawback that you're going to get. And again, not sure about the mic, but not expecting really that much. Okay, go back in, there we go. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now let's guess the price point. Now I'm going to guess, well, I think it should cost around $60, $75, around there. Looking at the build quality, looking at the sound quality, and then just comparing some of the other headsets, it shouldn't really be more than that, but I'm thinking it's probably around like $90. It should be like 65, 70, but it's probably like 90.
Okay, yeah, so that's exactly why I asked you to have a look at this headset, because when I saw the price, I was like, maybe if you factor in everything and you actually have to pay for the carry case, then yes.
So this is probably like a $20 on its own.
Yes, so that's $20 on its own, because the headset is going for $110.
Seriously? Okay, see, that's where I said in the beginning, it's a hit or a miss. It's good, but definitely not for that price point, because what, for $100 you can get like the HyperX Cloud 2s, you can get
Black Shark V2s
from Razer.
Compass 5s. You can get
The
Krakens.
Kraken is like half the price, isn't it?
Yeah.
Half the price. There's a bunch from Corsair and Logitech and so on.
Got the Void Elite wireless.
Wireless. So I don't think I can really recommend it. If you get it like for a very good discount, then sure, $75, 70 bucks, go for it. But yeah, $110, I don't think so.
Or if you're a fanboy.
But even then, I'm sure MSI has better headsets. But like we did see with their live stream announcing their new product at CES that they're bringing out a new mouse. So they'll probably bring out some new peripherals in general as well, which will probably be more than just a mouse. So
That
yeah,
would be nice.
that would be nice.
Yes.
So, okay, cool. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for our look at the MSI Immerse GH61.
Yes, and I do think that it is their top of the line actually.
As a top of the line. Okay, that's a bit disappointing because I remember their keyboards, top of the range keyboards are nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. A bit disappointing, but if you can get it for a good price, why not? Otherwise, wait for some new stuff to come out. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this review, please like, share, subscribe, and comment like always. Definitely check out the link in the video description if you want to get it for yourself. A big thanks to MSI for sending it over for a review, even though we are kind of a bit bashing it. Although, again, we like MSI. It's just sometimes some of the products aren't as good as the other ones. That's unfortunate. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will check all of you next time. Cheers, guys.